Good evening. This is quite an exciting video, aside from the fact that I don't know if it's coming across on the microphone, that it is raining incredibly heavily. I'm in a motorhome, my motorhome, sat on my drive, and the beer that I've got is called the Lucky Budda. It's a lager. It's imported from China, all the way from China. And it says, Lucky Budda, enlightened beer, exclusively imported and distributed by LWC Drinks Limited in Manchester, brewed and bottled in China. It's 4.8%, it comes in a 330 millilitre bottle. I'm not sure how well this is going to come up. It's a green glass bottle, which is a shame, because it may skunk, it may stink when I open this. But it's actually got a Budda embossed into the bottle. It's a heck of a good bottle. This stuff is £1.79 in Home Bargains. Now, whilst I pour it, I'm going to talk a little bit about my thoughts on Home Bargains at the moment. Home Bargains for me are the supermarket out of all of them that I know of, that I've visited recently. So that includes Aldi, Lidl, oh yeah, that's skunky. That is smashing it out of the park. It's absolutely hitting it out of the park. You can get some wonderful beers in Home Bargains. Most of the American import beers, particularly the IPAs, so there's DC Brow is one of the breweries, does an IPA, I think it does might do a lager as well, but there's another one in a green can that does a lager IPA. They are excellent beers. There's a couple more that I'm going to be posting reviews of. I don't know whether this is any good or not, frankly, but what I like about Home Bargains is that because it's import beer, you're trying beer styles from all across the world. I mean, from China, and this is £1.79 a bottle. Quite extraordinary, to be honest, in this day and age. Hopefully, the skunkiness, now skunkiness, if you're not aware, will happen to beer in a green glass bottle or a clear glass bottle. And what happens is that the sunlight gets on it and causes the hops to, it gives a reaction which gives off a smell of skunkweed. It's not overbearing, it's okay actually, as long as, and generally they'll skunk, it'll last for about 10 minutes or so if it's like this, and then hopefully it clears and you get what it's supposed to smell and taste like. But on some of them it can be very overbearing and spoil it. So let's see if I can pick up anything else through the skunky aroma. Not really, it's kind of crisp. A little bit of anything, it's this fresh, I mean, joking aside from the skunkiness, there is like a bit of fresh cut grass, like lemongrass is what I'm looking for. So it's like a little bit of citrusy. Maybe it is a reaction with the weed smell. It doesn't smell that bad now actually. Certainly looks nice enough. Nice kind of straw coloured beer with some carbonation, I mean slow moving carbonation as well. Decent head on it. I mean, it does look decent quality, doesn't it? Yeah, in fairness, the skunky smell has almost completely vanished now, so it's not that bad. Right, let's go in. Wowzer, that's nice. It's very subtle. There's kind of like a nice little bit of sweet malt with a bit of lemon flavour up front, but that nice subtle lemon flavour, nothing overpowering, and just a really lovely little bit of fizz as it hits the tongue. Gentle, gentle fizz. It's got a really nice, mellow, bitter aftertaste. It's clean as a whistle. Good grief, I'm sure you can hear that. That is clean as a whistle. It's absolutely lovely. I'm a bit disappointed I only got the one bottle. Lucky Budda from China. The Chinese stuff that I've had thus far has generally been rice beer, and I don't think this is. This is just like, oh, nice. Now the smell, proper aroma of the lager's coming out. So it's been properly stored. It's a good lager, this. If you're a fan of things like Steinhauser from Aldi, or Beck's was the beer from back in the day, if you like beers like that, kind of like the German beers, but not strong beer, because it is only 4.5%, this is right up your alley. It's right up mine. I'm a fan of that. That's lovely. The only downside is, I mean, the bottle's amazing, don't get me wrong, but green bottle, pop that in a can, and I'd buy it by the case. It'd be a lovely fridge filler. The bottle, for all its beauty, is clunky, and with this beer, it would be perfect to chuck in your backpack, take it down the park on a summer's day, have test match special on, and be drinking this, you know, with a couple of ice blocks in your backpack, keep it cool. But realistically, with these bottles, because it is a heavy bottle as well, it's not a bottle that I'm going to be recycling. I'm going to be keeping that somewhere. It's really good, but on a practical level, no. Goodness knows how they've managed to get it over from China for £1.79 each. I mean, the bottle itself must be £1 of it, and the beer is fantastic. That's a easily 8 out of 10, 4 out of 5, 80% beer, whatever you want to call it. For that price, definitely. It's on a par with Steinhauser from Aldi, and I love Steinhauser. So, with that, thanks for watching. If you've had this, let me know. You're good, Alf. Cheers.